to me, so...
Yeah, so, okay, so what were you saying amidst your muted state?
Can I cast dancing lights in a way that is not so obvious, like light itself?
I think a light in the darkness is obvious no matter what you do.
No, of course, but what I imagine light being like is like a fucking, like, flash of white light, you know, going exactly forward. While I imagine dancing lights being like those really small light bulbs that hipsters have in their bedrooms.
Oh, the Edison bulbs.
So, yeah, basically.
Well,
I believe I can make shapes out of it and make like lights, like I can make different colors appear and stuff like that. So I would just make it like red, like the red we've seen so far. So
you create up to 4 torch-sized lights within range. You can make them appear as torches, lanterns, or glowing orbs. You can combine the 4 lights into one vaguely glowing human figure medium size. Whatever form you choose, each light sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to use it as just like a really, like, it's like deploying like freaking those crack glow sticks on the ground in a cave, you can.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be too super obvious as opposed to like a little.
Yeah, and I would make it the same red like the red outside. I'm sure it has like a different medium to it, but it wouldn't be that obvious, you know. When
it'd be more camouflage than a literal fucking torch.
Yeah,
or just light spell.
Yeah, I just imagine the light is like a fucking a big like spurt of light going.
I mean, light's light.
Boat. Yeah.
Anyways.
So if that would be okay with everybody.
Yeah, that's
up to the party.
That's a well thought out idea, yeah.
4 red lights sort of occupy the space around you guys.
They look like stars.
Look like tiny stars. Well, they're not that bright as stars because that'd be defeating the purpose. You know what I mean. So yeah, you guys are able to head forward. You guys are, as going back to it, you guys can see down the end of the. You guys have been going left the whole time. See the end of the left path. It's a dead end. You see the right path goes even further up. Like the left path sort of stagnates on the sort of plateau, not plateau, but like stays at the same elevation, altitude, whatever the fuck you want to call it. The right path goes even further up.
Wait, but do the footprints go any further on the floor?
The footprints that you guys have been tracking goes. There's a series of them going both ways.
Into the ditch where nothing is in.
Well, it goes both. One goes, like, they both go left and they both go right.
Okay, so probably someone also finding an...
Somebody's looking through this area.
I don't know. So there's a wall, so if I touch the wall, it's real.
It is a... If you guys go down that end and you go touch the wall, it is a real wall.
And there's no signs of like a trap door or like a secret door. I dropped my keys.
Roll investigation. So, for cares. I mean, there's no wood or anything in here, so I don't think a trap door is possible. But
like a hidden.
As for others hidden stuff,
ooh, that's 20.
Magic.
What the hell?
So there wasn't a door there before.
I don't add shit or take away shit when you guys get crits. I don't give a fuck.
I know, and I just love this. Okay.
Anyways.
There's nothing.
Okay.
I can confirm definitively that there is nothing.
I can assure
you.
But
with a nat 20 investigation, I could tell you that there was stuff here. Previously.
Bitch! Thieves came in here before us?
It looked as if, like, you can see the very subtle squares for, like, a bed post, table, a chair,
this place,
a hanging lantern.
That's where the witches lived. I knew they were still alive. I mean, not anymore, but...
This could be a smuggler's den, in essence. I mean, this is furthest away from those well, besides the crystal tunnels, but...
It's common knowledge that the Twins is criminal turf. At least on the outskirts.
Wait, then where'd all the shit
go?
Actually...
A bed doesn't disappear.
Can we take a break? Because I'm about to lose contact with you.
Yeah, I also need to have a bathroom break, so...
Very well.
Good time.
Go take a 5-minute break, then.
Right before the actually...
I mean, that makes sense. We hit a dead end. Time to go take a quick break.
I'm back. Feels good to be the only one here.
Oh, I'm here. I just muted myself trying to say welcome back.
Okay. I was about to make a joke. I'm like, haha, since no one's here, I can finally tell everyone the big, bad, evil thing at the end of the dungeon. Just to myself.
I'm just trying to figure out how to type in superscript into a,
Hey, Finn, guess what? Get fucked!
Don't say get fucked to Finn, dude. He's just a cat. Where is I now?
Just trying to figure out how to type in superscript.
In what? In this?
Yeah, the text.
That you had to probably look that up. Because the fucking text in Roll20 is goddamn garbage, but it does have it uses some commonplace thing, it just doesn't have the buttons for it.
It's like shift control plus the number.
You might be able to ask Taryn when she gets back, she might know. Or actually, let me open up, I might copy the thing that Microsoft Word does.
Control shift plus.
Let me try opening up Microsoft Word. I might just
Oh, control shift then press plus. Shift
Figure it out.
plus.
The idea.
I'm gonna open up Microsoft Word.
So can I tell you all about my shit coworker? So he's really awesome. His name is Jacob, and we talk about shit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Like literal shit?
Let's talk about that poop ghost.
It's not something to joke about.
It says superscript in Microsoft Word is Control Shift and then plus.
Yeah, except I'm not using Microsoft.
Well, no, I'm just saying I might copy the same shortcut pathing.
Dragana, you're like cutting in and out if you're trying to say something.
She did say she would lose
there
connect. Oh, there you go. I'm happy you guys are exploring and getting further confused about what the fuck is
I
going
was just
on.
talking about my shit coworker. I don't know if you hear it.
I did not hear it.
So we talk about shit all the time.
We heard that.
We heard that part.
So
Then
yeah.
cut out. He's like
I mean-
shit. He's a shit coworker, as in you don't like him, or the shit.
No. He's my shit coworker where we only talk about our stool from that day.
Oh, literally.
Like literally.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that that's what I came back to.
Oh, that's worse.
That's
That's life. Da-da-da-da-da.
welcome back. Okay, moving on.
Hey, before we get started, Taryn, do you know how to do superscript?
Like the shortcut for it.
Wait, are you saying that's a spell or like what?
No.
No.
Superscript is
Probably
like
not
a text
then.
document.
Oh, I mean,
You
I
know the
know how to
shortcut for
do like I'm pretty sure there's an easy way to do it if you're like typing a Word document.
Do you know it?
Well, I'm pulling up Word right now to see if I can find it.
No,
Yeah.
we tried word. I'm not sure if it
The
works.
thing we found is like control.
Control Shift plus sign.
I don't even think I need it. I'm just doing it for reference.
To see
I
if
could
you can.
probably just. Well, I was gonna do it references and then put them at the bottom, but I'll just do them one.
That'd be interesting. There's probably some like other
Is there a
web
superscript
document
option?
coding that it's using.
There's a superscript option.
But I think if you just
there?
like go to like the advanced formatting on Word, you could find it because that's also where you can find how to strike through text. But that's
Yeah,
very
there-
dependent on using the program Word.
There's one in here that lets me use the superscript.
Close enough.
I'll take it.
Take what you get. Any port in a storm. So,
Mm.
you guys have found out there's a former abode here in this dead end area. And I mean, we've confirmed 100% it is a dead end area.
It's a wall.
So what do you do now?
Let's turn around.
You turn around. Oh wait, that's right. I need to roll background information on 2 other elements. Well, I suppose O can roll for 1. Roll me Aldrich's background information while I do the same for Danaway.
See if it's a smuggler's name. Sorry, I shouldn't say stuff like that. I should not assume it makes an ass out of you and me.
What attribute?
He should have a background information thing under the tools section.
Yeah, he does, but what attribute?
God bless.
This would be wisdom. Oh, does he have a set on Corey?
Yeah.
Alright, Danaway, good to see you're of help.
She's trying. She's really trying. Failing, but
She's
trying.
not into this. This isn't her sort of job. But Aldrich, on the other hand, this is something along his field of work. It is something he and Mira can collaborate on in terms of information. Usually, if someone's hiding out somewhere, they have a stash. Either it's immensely far away to the point where it's worthless, or it's nearby, depending on which type of criminal they are. Not necessarily which type of criminal they are, what type of person they are. So Mira remarks that, hey, there might be some good shit around here. Keep an eye out.
Really jumping full force into the adventuring life.
I'm just finding contraband.
Fair enough.
But wouldn't it be better to find stuff if you had both eyes in?
She opens her mouth to say something. Stops herself.
Yeah. Jeremy just holds up a hand, just don't.
You know, you're right, Marshall. You're really right. And she walks away.
Weird part is, he's not technically wrong. Anyways.
Just look over, see me like these guys, right?
Oh my god.
So,
Anyway, so, you guys go down the right path?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Excellent. So, you guys go down the right path. We're going up, up, up in terms of steepness. Steepness? Slope. Whatever.
Words.
Elevation. Words. You guys are going up, and then Marshall, as you're the one that initially questioned this is where the wind, the airflow is coming in from. You guys all feel it as you go up this path. You feel this breeze come in.
Not like a super strong breeze, just like a present.
No, that's not like some like more like some just gradual airflow keeping in here. Into a relatively stagnant air system. So, you guys continue going up, and you're greeted by the shape, how to describe this? The glowing outline of a door. A really fancy looking door. And then as you guys come into this room, it reminds you of the outpost, your very first outpost, the tree outpost. Because you're standing inside a fucking tree. Before you go thinking, we're inside the hanging tree, you're not inside the hanging tree. This tree is not big enough to be the hanging tree. It's more like like Nightmare Before Christmas,
Right.
like those doors that lead to the other seasons. Yeah, sort of like that, except maybe the tree's bigger. and you guys are inside this hollow tree trunk. It's large enough to barely hold all of you, although like 2 people are probably like still on the slope down in there, leaning down. And yeah, there's like a door, which has like a latch on it.
Let's open it.
At least knock first.
Well, no, it looks like you're inside. This is a door
inside.
leading somewhere
Gotcha.
else. Yeah, you're. Why the fuck would the latch be on the outside of a door? Why would the lock be on the outside of the door? Defeats the
Put it like
purpose.
that.
Keep something in.
Yeah, so you're on the inside. To let something in potentially. That's a fair point. So you.
Wait, I do it slowly because if there's a lock, there's something behind it I don't want to see.
So are you like checking for traps?
I didn't hear that phrase get uttered.
No?
As
Just
kids
slowly.
do.
Luckily for you, there are no traps.
It's called being smart.
Oh, being lucky.
There's a case we made for both, but we'll get to that later. After session. Actually, no, I won't be here after session. Never mind. You open the door, and you're outside. You're back on the surface. You're in some forest nearby Galabert. And you take a peek out, looking around for anything, anyone. Nothing. So if we go back to...
El Mapo.
Did I delete that page, actually? I think I might have deleted it.
Yep.
Oh, feels bad. That feels bad. So I'll just do a really shit sketch right here. So if we remember correctly, Gallivant itself is situated on like something of a horseshoe, with the tree on the top right of this, and then a series of foresty forests on the left. You guys are in that forest area on the left.
Right. So we're back near, sort of near where we would have been coming into the town.
Basically.
Okay.
To not provoke the ire of the hanging tree, yes.
So I think it's pretty safe to say this is some kind of smuggler.
You can use a D-pad to move it square by square. What the fuck? How to be lazy. Bust out the Xbox 360 controller and start doing that shit.
Wow.
Anyways. But, yeah. So, yeah, you guys are back out in the forest.
Oh, so this is a smuggler.
Ding.
And this is the twins. And they cannot sell all the good magic items.
Oh, no. Mirror remarks.
He's going for it.
Wait, Marshall, hold on. Let's try starting at the best places first before we tear up every tree in the forest.
I bet they put them in that dark hallway.
What? We have
Amira looks like she's about to say something, and she's like, huh, that's right. That's a good start. It is something else of note. There's something else of note. The pathway leading up into this hollow tree trunk is not the only pathway. There's only one door out
but there's many
to the
doors
outside world, but there's 2 paths leading to this hollow trunk. So allow me to draw that
there.
additional
Doodles.
path. We'll put like...
I love being able to breathe.
That's some... Yeah, it's not all Schwarzenegger.
That's a penis.
Not
That's
penis.
that's a really fucked up penis, dude. You need to see a doctor.
So yeah, you guys have a path that leads down the other way. And I imagine you guys peruse it.
Look,
Somewhere
if he connects that all the way to here, then look at this structure right here.
Oh no, you're right.
I'm not saying
I wasn't
anything.
looking at the full picture.
I'm not saying anything, okay?
Oh. Anyways.
The hanging tree, indeed.
I mean, there was
I'm
liquid
closing the
right.
camera,
There was
I'm
liquid right where it would be. Is the problem?
I'm playing
Oh,
Fred's
no,
character. I have to.
I respect your dedication. I just don't respect your humor.
Oh.
I respect your humor. Very good job.
So, anyways, yeah. So you guys go down the other path
Indeed.
into the darkness,
Where's my mouse?
and I
Almost
imagine
looks like he's
you're
skipping.
looking for a fucking stash.
Yes.
Roll me your collective investigations as everyone begins looking for hidden holes, coveys,
11.
hollow, hollow crystals. I don't know. There are no crystals here. I'm not sure why I said hollow crystals.
Yeah. Other things.
Marshall
Marshall did better than me. What's up?
All right, so it was Mira,
Ooh, hot damn.
Danaway. Bless you.
Thank you.
Nevi.
Damn. Not my day. But we all got double digits.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess it's fitting that Mira's the one that finds it.
My question is, does she share?
Well, we get to the scenario.
Ah.
So, you guys are treading down, looking around, and Mira remarks, you know, looking everywhere, because that's what you should fucking do. And you guys are looking, you end up looking down in this in-between area. This little snake, little S.
The corner.
Very shit S. Nah, you know what's a good S? The fucking...
Are you? Oh my gosh.
That's a good S. hey, who defiled it?
Take a guess.
Anyway, moving on. Yeah. That's a good S. Anyways. So, as you guys are perusing and looking... Try me, bitch. I love that guy. You guys are looking around for a stash of any sort.
Oh my eye.
You guys are looking down this way, accompanied by the dancing lights of Cares, and then Mira just sort of stops because she's like the trailblazer, you know, she's like the scout, and she just hops up, stands on like a just like a rock formation that's there, and then just lean like on her tippy toes, like looks up into something, and then pulled out a small chest. It's a very it's more long than wide. It's like a long rectangular sort of chest. Got something.
Alright,
Stash
so
indeed.
you said that.
Good job. Damn.
I would immediately try to own that as Marshall, knowing well that it would probably be wrapped, but he wouldn't. Or care about it.
It's like, oh hey, that's cool. Oh shit, Marshall broke it. Boosh.
Do you try to God of War Kratos it, where like he
Please
goes
no.
up to punches it?
No,
You
not
got
like
the
that.
content?
Just rip it up.
Just grab it by the lock and.
Yeah, gotta be true to the character. Definitely eat whatever trap is on.
Or is this holding the chest?
Luckily for you, it. First off, the DC was 19, and that is
Okay.
reflected in the box itself. In that it was not trapped in the attempt of killing whoever found it. It was to never be found at all. So as you come up to it, and then Mira's just holding. It's pretty long. It's like.
Hey. Props.
It's probably like 4 feet long
Mm-hmm.
in length, and then like 2 feet in width, and then
Weapon shaped is what I'm.
like 1 feet deep.
Foot in height.
Yeah.
So 4, 2, 1.
Yeah, 4 to 1. 4 feet long, 2 feet wide, 1 foot deep.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's just the externals of it, so the inside's a bit smaller. But you know, I want to back up on this. So you come up, like Mira's like holding out this house, just like really trying to. She's trying to pull it because it's like the nook it's tucked away in is really awkward, which I guess you know is fitting. And as she's like struggling because she's shorter than it, you just come up and just pull it straight out. Ah! She like tumbles back. Give a girl some warning.
Okay, I am opening it now.
Okay.
Shield.
You hold up your shield just instinctually like, ah shit. Nothing happens. Lucky you.
Last time we opened a chest in a thieves smuggler's den, it electrocuted us. So yeah, she's on it.
It depends on
Yeah.
the type of person that's hiding it.
Yeah. Like I said, this wasn't meant to.
And
not
let's be
fun.
honest here, that cabin in the middle of the fucking woods ain't no hidden spot.
Yeah.
So it's only fair that they trap the shit out of it. Anyways, so as Marshall breaks it open, a number of items fall down onto the ground for it. There's a bag, a small little leather pouch, and then a gem, which is the size of I don't fucking know. The size of a baseball, maybe a bit smaller. Maybe it's like not a ping pong, a tennis ball. There you go. That's relatively small. Size of a tennis ball. A hand axe of intricate design, in that it has like a lot of fancy trimming. It looks ornate. A set of bracers and a quiver of a similarly designed, intricate design.
Ooh. Can we take a
What's in the
half-hour
pouch?
break?
Don't care. Holding the axe.
That is Marshall's now.
I just toss everything else to the side.
I pop up.
Wait, stop! And then, like, as you like just sort of cast everything aside, Mira just sort of literally duck and tumbles to catch the quiver.
Good catch.
And she's like, she grabs it and like rolls onto the ground with it and just sort of holds it like a mother holding a child. She
I want to
covets it.
examine the bracers.
I want the gem.
What's in the pouch?
What's in the pouch?
I think
So
I think
I'll
we
go
all
through all this.
claimed it.
First off, these items cannot be identified without the spot identifier.
Yeah, so I'll take a half-hour break so I can identify.
As a ritual?
Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna like.
I don't know. If you're trying to examine everything, that would be 40
Yeah,
minutes. 10 minutes apiece.
So yeah,
Okay.
40 minutes, people. Let's take a short break.
Maybe we should not do it in the middle. Back to where that.
Okay, maybe let's pack it up and let's go back home.
I'm not down for that.
Why? We didn't even warn the people that we were going inside. We should have. Owen is back there alone. What if the people eat him? I look at all of it.
That is a good. If you want, I can run back while y'all are doing it and let him know.
You could definitely make it back in time. That's.
Back in time.
Would you mind leaving the axe so we could check it out, so that when we get back we know what it could do, or?
Not with you, because I do not want it to be given to your girlfriend again.
I mean, fair. Jamir's facial expression doesn't change. She's like, yeah, sure.
Hand it to Seema.
Marshall, I promise you.
The shade! The shade!
On my name. It's gonna say.
Which pouch do you run down?
The one we've already cleared.
The one you already cleared? Gotcha.
Theoretically, couldn't he just like go out and then around?
I don't know where that
That is a good
exit
point.
leads. I'm not
Yeah.
very good with directions.
Absolutely fair. Continue.
Probably take like, if you just full sprint it, probably like 7 minutes.
Really? There and
This,
back.
this map is not drawn to scale at all, like,
Mm.
like at all. You have to be
Get
traveling
that
down
cardio.
for a good bit. Yeah. So you sprint down and then just go back the way you came.
And ask them to bring the stuff.
The stuff. Oh yes,
Marshall!
the previous enchanted equipment failed to bring. Huh.
Marshall, ask the elder for the things we forgot.
Thinking emoji.
Honestly, Jamir's so shit with those directions that he probably
You
doesn't.
shout that out as just Marshall's sprinting off.
I'm sure I'll just like, shh.
If he brings those items back because they're not identified, you'll just have to spend more time.
Okay, I have a different. Could Marshall then just carry me while I identify everything?
If you go back to the surface, I'm not sure why you want to go back to the surface though.
Yeah, at that point we'd just be heading back to town.
Yeah, because I thought we were deciding that it was just that Marshall was going to go back so that he could let people know.
I'll
what's
put it to you
up
like
and
this:
kill
it would, in the time it would take for him to go upstairs, surface level, back to the elder's house, grab the items, come back, and come down here, you'd probably just barely be finishing identifying the last item. So in terms of time lost, like I don't know, like 5 minutes of loss.
Okay.
because Marshall fucking sprints. And I don't dare doubt that he could sprint the whole length of it. So, yeah. So on to the one of the more fun parts of D&D is...
Yeah,
oh
he's
my
good.
God!
He's
yeah,
good.
he's fine. He's good till ye olde listo crits.
I think this is the most natural 20s we've ever gotten, and it's from like one person.
Yeah, that's
one
7.
person rolling across 3.
Oh fuck! I can use different hit.
Jesus. So, as I was saying, ooh,
Speaking of naturals, I was just trying to heal during the.
this does constitute a short rest if you're not doing anything. For someone like Karis who's identifying things actively,
Hi. Yes.
it is not a short rest. But for the rest of you just chilling and waiting for Karis, it is a short rest if you want to use it. As
Okay,
such.
real quick. How do you determine how much health you get? Do you roll like the dice every single time, or do you just
Yeah.
roll once and then multiply it?
You roll every
Okay.
time, every dice.
Then I'm gonna roll like 2 more d10s. Continue.
Okay. So back to the thing everyone in D&D loves: loot.
I'm just gonna say it out loud in case. I first identify everything and then I tell you what they do. I am
Okay.
Chedomir.
Hmm.
Just y'all don't know
Um,
shit until
I will say, Mira is 100% eyeing that quiver, and then
I
as she
see.
examines things more and more, she's eyeing the bracers as well.
Oh, honey, no. You're an NPC, darling.
Darling.
You're lucky if you get the quiver.
Man, you're fucking.
Okay.
If you want to be like that to her, so shall I be.
Kind of.
So shall it be. Remember,
No,
these-
just-
no one in the world knows they're a PC or an NPC.
Dun, dun, dun.
They're all alive.
Yeah, no, let's just see what happens.
So, going off the things you have inside